Putting together your family history is like a puzzle. Often, our DNA helps put those pieces together. Joining us now is Dr. Mark McPhee to talk about which DNA test on the market might be right for you and your family. My family recently did Ancestry.com, and you also have many others on the market, including one called 23andMe.
That's right.
So which do you advise for each family? Which one do you think is best?
So for ancestry and health, the important thing is to do your homework, because each site and each approach is different, and you get different things out of it. For example, with 23andMe, for about $200, you can get your ancestry and then also your personal health DNA testing. Other sites don't necessarily offer the health component.
Right, Ancestry for us just came back what countries they could trace our DNA back to, but we didn't do the health component. What about privacy concerns that people have about taking these tests and then just their information is out there?
Privacy is a huge concern, and rightfully so. I can't think of anything that's more personal than your own DNA.
Right.
So the consent form for DNA testing is quite long, 4 or 5 pages of fine legalese, and should be. And then there's the concern, 23andMe is a great example, that some of these sites will keep your DNA and put it into a data bank. If you think about it, that's key to have that data bank, because if you're looking for relatives, you want to match DNA, almost like a crime scene or something of that nature. And the larger your database is, the more matches you can find. So if you're looking for relatives, you would like a site that would have a tremendous database. And then also you have to consider areas of expertise.
Right.
So that Ancestry DNA, the one your family did, is particularly good for Africa. And African Americans like that site because their database in that particular continent is better. Others are better in Asia. 23andMe.
23andMe is better in Asia?
Asia.
Are there any others, or are those the two big ones, 23andMe and Ancestry?
There's a really interesting site called Family Tree DNA. And if you're really into this, Family Tree measures not only the DNA from your ordinary chromosomes, but also the DNA from what is called mitochondria. These are little organelles, and the important part of it is that it's all inherited through the mothers.
Okay.
So it's a matrilineal succession back to a mythological, partly individual, but surely she existed, called mitochondrial Eve.
Mitochondrial Eve. So that one will take you way back?
It can take you way back.
And how accurate are these? Is there a margin of error here?
Margin of error, and that has to do with the calculation and algorithms that each company uses.
Have you taken any of these?
Yes, I've taken the 23andMe Ancestry and Health, and then also part of what you look for is the output and the complexity of the output, and whether you can do anything about the health issues.
Yeah, because if you find out something that you can't fix, that's not going to be a good feeling.
Scary.
You do some health, one of them that tracks your health. Dr. McPhee, thank you for being here. This is a whole new world, and a lot of people are going to benefit from being able to break this down.